It seems like every couple days, Ezra Miller has continued to be in the news cycle, much to Warner Brothers' surprise. Maybe they're not surprised by it. Maybe they knew that this guy was a ticking time bomb. Maybe they knew that Ezra Miller eventually, that all of this stuff would come out. Because not only has Ezra Miller been going around, a town in Hawaii, essentially terrorizing it, getting arrested multiple times, having over 10 times the police were called on him, assaulting women. He literally threw a chair at a woman, her head, split her head open. This is what Ezra Miller has been doing. But then we start learning about other things. We start learning about grooming allegations against Ezra Miller. A girl, when she was 12 years old, all the way up to the point now where she's 18, and her parents are saying she will not come home, that she refuses to leave Ezra Miller. You have another incident where a protective order was put out against Ezra Miller for a different person, 12 years old. And now we have this story. The Flash star Ezra Miller accused of housing 3 children on a farm filled with guns and drugs. This is a story of, listen, I'm pro-gun. I think a lot of you guys probably know that. I own several myself, but they're stored properly. I don't let children just play with them. The report, according to this, not only was a 1-year-old found with a bullet in its mouth that was lying around, but also there are some guns that are just leaning up against stuffed animals where these people are staying. How many people does Ezra Miller have living with him? How many people has he collected? How many people are saying, no, Ezra Miller, he's not grooming me. He's not keeping me here. We just like it here. Ezra's just given us a safe home to live in. Seems to be a common theme now. But the one thing that everyone is now talking about is the position that this now puts DC in, the position that it puts Warner Brothers in. Before we go off this screen, Meta PCs, shout out to Meta PCs. Link in the description below and in the pinned comment on this video. If you want a new gaming PC, whether it's pre-owned, whether you want to custom build it yourself, check out Meta PCs. Awesome fucking dudes. And if you use the code RK Outpost, you can get a discount as well. But when it comes to Warner Brothers, when it comes to David Zaslav, who is now, this is his first real crisis, what does he do? What do you do that you have $200 million movie wrapped up with Ezra Miller as your star? Not only playing one Barry Allen, but at least 2 Barry Allens in this movie. How do you promote it with a guy like this? How do you keep Ezra Miller when you've shown that with allegations, you're going to do something? You are going to fire someone just with allegations like they did for Johnny Depp. Warner Brothers keeps real life villains like Amber Heard or Ezra Miller, but fires heroes like Johnny Depp. Warner Brothers had made mistakes like this for a long time. This was written back in April. This was written before so many of the allegations against Ezra Miller even came out. And now what we're hearing is that Ezra Miller is going to be dropped from DC. He's not going to be in anything after The Flash, but we still have a year until they're set to release the Flash movie. What is Warner Brothers going to do? You know, a lot of people are asking for Ezra Miller to be fired. Is that realistic? Are they just going to dump $200 million down the drain? Could they fire him yet still release this movie? It's a tough thing to do, but the problem is you've put yourself in this position because you took a side already in the Amber Heard, Johnny Depp situation. You took the side of Amber Heard when in fact she was the abuser. All of a sudden, you're starting to look around the DCEU. You're looking at Amber Heard. You're looking at Ezra Miller. You're like, who have we hired? Who have we decided to surround ourselves with and double down on? Give them a massive, massive movie in the case of Ezra Miller. And just like with anyone, allegations are just allegations. Just in the case of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, allegations are just allegations. But there comes a time when you have to look at all the stuff that's coming out, when you have to look at these police reports that are out there, the evidence, the video that we have of Ezra Miller going berserk on people. And at some point you have to say, maybe it's not the best idea for us to continue the relationship with them. Warner Brothers is in serious fucking trouble. They have a year before The Flash comes out, and I don't know if they're going to make it that far. Time will tell what Warner Brothers decides to do. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.